What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey. We're back with another one. Hey, before I kick things off, if you're looking to level up as an investor, check out the link down below to the Patreon and join our team of investors over at the Discord. Alright guys, so yet again it's been another testing day out there in the markets, but that's why I've been trying to get you guys to develop that champion mindset over the last couple of weeks so you guys can better weather the market conditions. And guys, when it comes to these markets, you guys have to stop being hard on your portfolios and the plays. You've got to understand your portfolios won't be skyrocketing right now when the general market isn't moving anywhere. But when the markets do start to move, your portfolios will start to move too. And got to remember, you invest into high growth plays. You've been rocking with our channel plays. So when the market does move that 2, 3, 4%, your plays are going to move 5% plus. So there's some good upside, guys. That's why we're building our portfolios now in preparation for the climb. That being said, I've got a couple of plays that I grabbed out there in the market, so I want to put on your radar to ensure you guys are developing the best portfolios you can. Now before I get to it, I'm going to need you guys to hit that like button for me. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the journey. Then guys, I've got a jam-packed one for you in this video, so do make sure you stick this one all the way through for me. Now without further ado, let's jump into the first one. So we've got EasyJet, ticker symbol EZJ. Now this week we've seen a lot of money flowing out of these recovery plays, but you guys know it just opens up an opportunity to load up on plays like EasyJet. Now one of the reasons why we like this one is because they're sitting far below their pre-pandemic levels. So check me out, pre-pandemic we're sitting at 1500 pence on this play, and they will be retesting those levels, just a matter of time. Now you got to think guys, despite everything that's going on, air travel is here to stay and there are no replacements for it. And as the vaccine continues to be rolled out and as these travel bans are lifted, EasyJet is going to continue their climb. Now the strategy with this one is to hold them until they reach pre-pandemic levels and then exit from this play. Got to think they are going to be holding a lot of debt on their balance sheet, and that's going to put hurdles in their long-term growth path, but that doesn't stop us crushing this play in the medium term. Up next, that's Palantir. Now this is a play that'll be in the 30s once the market turns. Now the prices you're seeing right now for our growth plays, they're temporary, they're not permanent. You're seeing these prices in pullback mode. That's why we're loading up on them now in anticipation for the climb. Switching over to the charts, guys, you must know Palantir has strong support in the low 20s, specifically the $22, $23 mark. So check me out. Support was tested in January and again in March. So that's why we nibbled at this play today in anticipation that they hold firm at that support. Don't get me wrong, any play can break through support if they meet the right headwinds, but guys, that's why we use the technique, the buying technique of nibbling at these plays, that is grabbing small positions over time. Now if this play does break through support, we'll hold and wait for them to reach the next support before loading up again. Now last but certainly not least, that's Grow Generation, ticker symbol GRWG. I'm just going to throw this up for you guys. Over the last 24, they've gone ahead and acquired another business. That's a company that provides a purchasing platform for commercial growers. So in doing so, our play is becoming an all-rounder within the industry. And by this acquisition, they're looking to add another 20 million to their overall revenues. Now, as I've mentioned before, this play is on a relentless growth path, and they're backed by a management that's very ambitious, driven, and focused to ensuring this one hits success. Guys, got to think this play has made 8 acquisitions this year alone. You're going to be hard pressed to find any other play out there that can match this. Despite the good news, this play finished in the red. But what you guys must understand is, given the market condition, given that volatility that's happening right now, the market's not allowing even the best of plays flourish. But as I always say, justice is going to be served in the markets, and it's only a matter of time before we see this one climb. Now, as every acquisition this play makes, that year-end revenue number is just getting higher and higher. And that's going to translate to a high share price once the market turns. As you guys know, I always say there are players flying under the radar right now hitting their business objectives. You might not know because the headlines in the news is all about market fear and panic. But you guys know I've always got my eye on the ball. I'm going to cut through the noise and deliver you guys the plays that are excelling. Now, if you guys remember, I said you can use this period to reconfigure your portfolios, exit some positions, get into some other positions to ensure you guys are set up for success. Now, given Grow's velocity of expansion, this is a play that I've been gradually building my position over the last couple of weeks because I'm looking to have them in the top 5 spot in the portfolio. Let's talk about how we can level up as investors. Now, I'm talking to you guys about time in the market. Now, in days like today in the market, where some of the plays are down 5-10%, it's going to be testing, and some of you are going to be tempted to start panic selling in fear that the stock will never climb back, and then you have aims of trying to buy back at a cheaper price, and in doing so, you're going to get yourself into a mess. Now, you're trying to time the market. We shouldn't be trying to time the market. Now, I'll let you guys know we have something called critical days, weeks, and months in the market. Now, these are some of the best performing days in the market over the course of the year. And you want to ensure you have your positions locked and loaded, ready for these critical days. Now, when you start panic selling and doing things like that, you run the risk of missing out on these critical days. And there's not many during the year. So I'm going to give you guys an example. If we switch back to last year, when before Tesla got announced to the S&P 500, it was trading in the mid 400s. As soon as Tesla made that announcement, guys, the stock price started shooting up. So that was a critical week for Tesla. And we saw it go through the 600s, then into the 700s. Now, if you panic sold when Tesla was consolidating in the 400s, you would have missed out on that. Now, we know since Tesla's come down, but it hasn't yet come down to the pre-S&P 500 levels. So guys, that's just an example for you guys to think about before you start panic selling from these plays. You've got to trust the process. You guys know I say the strategy is to ensure you load up on these plays. So what you want to do is you want to take your mind away from the daily paper movements in the portfolio. That does not matter when you built your portfolio upon good growth plays, strong management teams, strong financials, and I hand you guys them plays every single day over here on the channel. So guys, during days like today, you just got to grit your teeth, develop that champion mindset, and just get ready for the climb. Alright guys, Morocco with the channel, you know what time it is. Now I'm not going to butcher your name, but the question is, when should you get into stocks like Mara? They are currently down. Is it a good time to buy mining plays? Now, I like your thinking, partner. As I always say, the best time to buy plays is when they're in the red. This is a good time to refresh ourselves of our crypto mining buying strategy. So our crypto mining plays, as rightly said, from Mara to Ebon to Riot are down at the moment. But what's super important that you guys know is just because these plays are in the red doesn't mean they're ripe for buying. Because the miners are directly linked to the price of Bitcoin and they're very volatile. So if Bitcoin is going to continue to fall, these mining plays are also going to continue to fall. So there's no point buying them at the price they're at right now because they are at an elevated price. You guys must know that. So the best time to buy these mining plays is not only when they're in the red, but also when crypto is on the rise. So you need to see some upwards movement in the price of crypto before you pull the trigger on these mining plays. Now it's very important you guys know that because these mining plays are very volatile and they can move wildly. So to hit success, guys, we need to be monitoring that price of Bitcoin. Now the price of Bitcoin right now is around the $55,000 mark. Now I want to see Bitcoin hit the $57,000, $58,000 mark before pulling the trigger on any of these mining plays. So guys, got to keep a very close eye out on them. But as I say, going forward throughout the year, there's still big potential on these crypto mining plays. You guys know how we've been doing on these crypto mining plays over the last couple of months. We've been crushing it and I expect more to come. But as I say, we just need the price of Bitcoin to move in an upwards direction. Then we're going to switch over to the mining plays, pull the trigger, and make some good returns there. Alright guys, that wraps things up. Do hit the like button for me, helps the channel out. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the journey. Also check out link down below to the Patreon. We can join our team of investors over at the Discord. Now guys, as we progress through the rest of the week, I've got a ton more videos coming at you guys to ensure that you guys are building out your portfolios, prepped and ready for that turn in the market. It's on the way. You guys need to hold firm right now. As they say, it's testing times, but there are green days to come. Trust the process.